So if you're over 40 and you're trying to get in shape, you're probably sick of seeing all the usual fitness BS that just doesn't work for guys like us. You know the things, the endless cardio, the HIIT workouts, running on treadmills and doing hundreds of burpees, the crazy low-fat, high-fat diets, the training like a 20-year-old influencer. You know the guys I'm talking about, the ones who have never been overweight in their lives, the ones that still live at home with their mum. The problem seems to be that most fitness advice that you see on social media is for young guys who have got their fast metabolisms and unlimited time to train as much as they want. But we know when you've got a job and a wife and kids and a house to maintain, what we actually want to do is learn how to burn fat, build muscle, and feel fucking unstoppable. That traditional eat less and move more doesn't necessarily work for us. You need to couple it. You need a new strategy on how it's going to work. Eat less and move more doesn't necessarily account for slower metabolism or hormone shifts. It doesn't think about the recovery time that someone who's getting past 40 and into their 50s really does need. Very few people on social media talk about recovery time. We're going to talk about that later on. And these crazy crash diets, they just don't work. And we know that, but young people still insist on putting their Huel or whatever the new thing is. It doesn't work. And what about some of the extreme workouts they're doing? When you're at our age, that just leads to burnout and fatigue and sometimes injuries. And when you're past 40 and you injure something, it's not as easy to get better. I should know that better than anyone. I've had injuries that have actually prevented me from doing activities that I love, like kickboxing and jiu-jitsu. So let's talk about the 3 biggest myths that as a guy in your 40s and beyond need to smash. First one is cardio is the best way to lose weight. Or why don't you just go for a run? That's bollocks. All that running's going to do is hurt your knees and make you tired and cold, and you're just going to hate it and not want to do it. The best way to burn fat is build muscle. Lifting weights is far superior. It boosts your metabolism, and the more muscle you've got, the less fat you'll have. And just think, if you just do endless cardio, endless hours of running, endless burning calories, how do you expect to grow muscle? You don't. You're actually going to end up having the counter effect. As a guy in your 40s, you're already losing muscle every day. You need to be lifting weights. But coupled with that, you need to be eating. But you don't need to eat like a bodybuilder. You don't need to be shoveling down the protein like they talk about. I get questions all the time. How much protein are you taking? And I say, I don't fucking know, because I don't. What I do know is I do 80-20. 80% of the time I eat healthy. We're not stupid. We're not kids. We're not 20. We know chicken, broccoli, rice, lean meat, veg, all that stuff is good for you. Eat that 80% of the time. 20% of the time, fucking enjoy yourself. Eat something nice. Eat what you enjoy. It's when it goes the other way, and 80% of the time you're eating chocolate and you only eat fruit, veg, and nice lean meats 20% of the time. That doesn't fucking work. And myth number 1, cardio is the best way to lose weight. Bollocks. Myth number 2, you need to eat like a bodybuilder. Bollocks. Myth number 3 is you have to train every day. You don't have to train every day. In fact, training every day is probably going to wreck you. Have a good plan. Plan to train, maybe lifting weights 3 or 4 times a week. Maybe trying to get out to walk for 30 minutes a couple of times a week. Add something extra in, but you don't need to beast yourself every single day. 3 to 4 strength sessions a week. Make sure you've got plenty of recovery time. That will ensure longevity. Okay, so there are your 3 myths. So what do you need to do? Well, I think we've made it plain and simple. You need to be doing strength training. Concentrate on compound moves. Things like bench press, deadlift, squats. And then obviously throw in some barbell curls and some tricep pull downs. Get that weight moving 3 to 4 times a week. But make sure you're prioritizing recovery. And something that's hugely overlooked for recovery is good hydration. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, but not just plain water, electrolyte water. That's magnesium, potassium, and sodium. Sodium being salt. It won't lead to a heart attack. It'll just help you rehydrate yourself. Eat for energy, not for restrictions. Like we say, 80% of good whole foods. Fruit, veg, lean meats, good carbs, get that in there 80% of the time. 20% of the time, enjoy yourself. We are playing the long game. Consistency is the key to achieving what you want to achieve, and doing it in a nice, clever, safe way is the best way to ensure longevity. So listen, right? Fitness after 40 isn't about punishing yourself. It's about training smarter. It's about eating right. It's about taking care of your body so you can show up every frigging day for your family, so you can be there for your kids. And when you're a granddad, you can be there for your kids' kids. Remember, if you're ready to do this the right way, if you're ready to join with the Fitness Hutch, 44-year-old man with a family and a side hustle and a job and a dog and a house to renovate. I know how to do this shit and I do it every single day. I try and show up every single day. If you need help with that, or if you just like the content of the video, make sure you subscribe. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you want to see. I can break any of this down any further. Remember, you haven't got to absolutely kill yourself to stay fit, but you have got to be consistent. Consistency will help you achieve your goals. Choose life, guys.